21 fences ahead of the 6-runner field, and they're off. Away they go. First flow on the inside, out wide is Hewick. McFabulous, Solo in contention, dropping off these Fantastic Lady, taking a lead early, and Eldorado Allen at the back of the field. Eldorado Allen, who made a lot of the running when running at the Grand National meeting last time. Hewick and First Flow over the second. Hewick snatching over that one from First Flow. Third is McFabulous, Solo. Bryony Frost, the new rider on Solo, replacing Harry Cobden. And then Eldorado Allen, the grey, and Fantastic Lady, the mare who ran so well in the Topham at Aintree. Halfway down the back straight for the first time. And Hewick, last year's Bet365 Gold Cup winner, on the outside under Rachael Blackmore of First Flow and David Bass. Solo towards the inside, McFabulous, Solo's stable companion. Jumping the first of the 3 railway fences, Eldorado Allen is out wide, and then Fantastic Lady at the next. Hewick just from First Flow, the last of the 3, and this time First Flow up with an extravagant leap there, and First Flow leads to Hewick. Solo close up with McFabulous, and in between those two is the mare Fantastic Lady, and lastly Eldorado Allen. Turning right-handed and on the longish run now towards the pond fence, and Hewick is back in front again under Rachael Blackmore. From in second place, First Flow with McFabulous for company on the outside, and the other 3 in a line, working out from Solo to Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen. Hewick comes to this one. Over. All jumping well there as they now round this turn. So it's Shark Hanlon's Hewick and Rachael Blackmore leading the way as they head back towards the grandstand, with First Flow in second. A good jump by the first 2 there. Solo on the far side, McFabulous, followed then by Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen. On now to an open ditch, the outside part of this fence in front of the stands before the run in. All safely over again, and it's Hewick that leads the way by a bit more than a length, the First Flow. Solo on the inside, McFabulous is close up, and then Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen. It's racing up the hill, just a medium pace throughout, perhaps. There were a few potential front runners in the field, but 1 or 2 of them being ridden differently today, and it's Hewick that leads. From First Flow, McFabulous, Solo, who made all the running at Kempton last time, back on the inside, followed by Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen. Heading now down the hill to fence number 11. Hewick, Rachael Blackmore, willingly giving interviews and having a photograph taken before racing. First Flow on the outside, Solo, Fantastic Lady, jumping this one. Hewick very quick there. McFabulous probably wasn't so quick away from that fence, but they're closely grouped together as they now turn into the back straight. 2 plain fences followed by another open ditch coming up. Hewick by a length to First Flow coming in to take this one. Hewick, First Flow, bold jumping. Oh, Solo made a mistake there. Solo made a mistake. Fantastic Lady goes up on the outside. They jump the next, and Hewick very awkward at that one. Hewick and McFabulous has been pulled up. They now jump the open ditch and over. It was First Flow this time after Hewick's very awkward jump. Fantastic Lady. Solo on the back foot after that blunder. Eldorado Allen on the outside, halfway down the back straight. And it's First Flow is opened up by about 4 lengths now. First Flow to Hewick. Fantastic Lady, Solo trying to recover, and then Eldorado Allen. Back to the railway fences then. David Bass on First Flow. Over in front, Hewick maybe a bit closer again there from Fantastic Lady. This is 5 out. First Flow up and over from Hewick. Fantastic Lady. Then Eldorado Allen, and Solo is just dropping away a little bit now as they begin the run out of the back straight. Solo looks beaten now, and it's First Flow by a couple of lengths to Hewick. Then Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen, and Solo being pushed along by Bryony Frost. as they make their way back towards the third last, the pond fence. And it's First Flow that leads the way. This evergreen 11-year-old, very smart on his day. First Flow out in front. David Bass, Never Say Die rider from Hewick, challenging now under Rachael Blackmore, and on the outside, Fantastic Lady going well for Nico de Boinville. They're followed by Eldorado Allen over the third last. First Flow on the inside. Is just in front from Hewick in second. Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen as they turn now towards the grandstand. 2 fences left to jump. First Flow far side of Hewick, and it's First Flow by a bit more than a length, but Hewick getting closer now, though coming under pressure. The favourite, followed by Fantastic Lady and Eldorado Allen. First Flow on the far side of Hewick. They're going to jump the last together. Hewick a bit away to the right, goes towards First Flow, but now Hewick strikes the front. It's Hewick that goes on from First Flow, who can't respond. Then Fantastic Lady and this hugely improved chaser, Hewick, driven clear by Rachael Blackmore to win the Bet365 Oaksey Chase. In second, First Flow, third, Fantastic Lady, and fourth, Eldorado Allen, and Solo was pulled up.
Well, given Hewick's exploits over the last 12 months, it would have been disappointing in many respects had he not won the Oaksey Chase today. Still, he had to bounce back from that nasty fall in the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Shark Hanlon, what's the overriding emotion now?
Listen, it's great to get that over with again today, because after his fall in Cheltenham, a lot of people, including myself, I thought we were in a bit of trouble with him. But he came home and wasn't too bad. Now, we gave him 10 days off, but to come back here and win again, I feel sorry for Jordan Gainford after getting hurt, but I was lucky I had a good sub here.
What did Rachael say?
She loved him, and she just said that it was special to her, and it's special to me for her to ride a big winner for me again, because we're after going back a long ways together.
You do. Just tell us about the beginning of your partnership.
Listen, I'll never forget the first horse she rode below in Thurles. She hadn't run a winner on the track, and it was Davy Russell. Fair dues to Davy Russell for getting her. He rang and said that this girl is not too bad, and we were going for a small. She quit on the horse the same day, and I knew nothing about her, but she went and rode a winner, and she can start working for me the Monday after. And after that, then we're after having ups and downs, and we often had an old word that mightn't be exactly what we'd want, but she's a great girl to listen, a great girl to try, and we're after having a lot of good times so far, a lot of good times, and hopefully they're not over yet.
Fingers crossed they're not, because there might be more opportunities on Hewick. Given his love of a sound surface, do you keep going now, or do you think, well, I need to give him a break at some point?
He says the season's only starting. A lot of the horses are finished, but his season is only after start. Like, his first run from October was in Cheltenham, and it was a nice time to hear. We were going to go for the Bet365, but I just felt for the horse to give him a confidence boost instead of carrying top weight. Like, he was entitled to win that race today on ratings, but I think he saw it again today. And I said after Cheltenham, I don't think he was finished in Cheltenham when he fell, because he comes off the bridle every day in his races. He came off the bridle again today, and Rachael just said she took great horsemanship with Rachael there. He made a mistake. She took him back, gave him a breather, and he got a breather. He hit his flat patch. But like, the way he quickened again from the line, from the last to the line, shows that he has a lot of guts.
Now, I get the feeling I'm going to like this answer, but where next on the crazy adventures of Hewick?
It won't be England, and it won't be Ireland.
Okay, so are we going back to America? France?
There's plenty of places we can go, but I have a race picked, and I'll tell you later about it.
Oh, come on, Shark. You can't tease me with this.
No, I'm not going to say. I have to talk to the owner still. I haven't even spoke to the owner about the race yet, but I had it picked out before Cheltenham. And
can you tell me when it is?
About a month's time.
In about a month's time, okay.
5 weeks, I think it is. But, which is ideal for him again. The only thing I was afraid of when I tacked him up today, he looked big. And Rachael said he took a bit of a blow today. Because after coming back from Cheltenham, I didn't want to rush him. And my own young lad, Paddy, rode him in the Curragh, schooled him over 2 fences in the Curragh, and that's the only bit of schooling I've done with him since. But listen, he's a great horse. He's a great
Australia.
horse. He's a great
Japan.
horse. He's a great people's horse.
South Africa.
Yes. And it's very important for it to be a people's horse in Ireland, in England, wherever we go.
All right. Once we've been around the world and done whatever we've done, whether it's America, Australia, France, Japan, whatever, what are the likely staging posts then back here?
Sure, listen, I definitely, the Gold Cup is in my mind. I think this year was the first time in 11 years that there weren't good ground in the Gold Cup, and just the year we came. So we're probably going to plan back from the Gold Cup.
Oh, you might be.
Like he'll only have probably 2 or 3 runs between now and then. You know, probably 1, 2, I'd say 3 runs in most. Back in to Cheltenham March. Like, don't know if he's good enough for a Gold Cup or not, but he didn't do us any harm this year, and I think on good ground he'd be a lot better horse.
All right, Shark, well done today. Good luck in Paris.
Thanks very much. Where?
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.